फटाफट send the link. Start the intro.
Welcome to another exciting game of Brampton Cricket Championship, One Handball Cricket League at Turner Fendon Cricket Ground, Brampton. Yes, the cricket capital of Canada. Thank you to Mayor Brown and his team for making so many wonderful cricket grounds for us in Brampton. A huge thank you to our title sponsors for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship. A huge thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Canada Fortune Group, Vintage Bazaar, and Used Clothing Aid for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
A big shout out to SK Clothes and Pawn Hut for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
Thanks to Adams Barbecue for supporting Brampton Cricket Championship. Welcome to another exciting game of Brampton Cricket Championship, One Handball Cricket League at Turner Fendon Cricket Ground, Brampton. Yes, the cricket capital of Canada. Thank you to Mayor Brown and his team for making so many wonderful cricket grounds for us in Brampton. A huge thank you to our title sponsors for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship. A huge thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Canada Fortune Group, Vintage Bazaar, and
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another exciting day of Rebels Presents Brampton Cricket Championship. Today is the game between Ghaznavi Cc versus Browndevils Cc. Ghaznavi has won the toss and elected to bat first. I have my hero with me. Welcome back.
Welcome. Yes, this is Mustafa Ali Rashid, better known as Prince Ali. But yes, it's amazing to be back here for this, anticipating this game. So we've got the first delivery, just when we were just talking, swing and a miss. And it's declared a wide ball. So the Ghaznavis Cc have already gone off the mark at this point without a delivery bowled. That's an amazing shot, collected by the fielder. Oh, a little fumble there. And then 2 runs. That's like 1 delivery gone, 3 runs on the scorecard. So we have HRN on strike. He's already gone off the mark. Ahmad Hasib coming down the track. Oh, that was a full toss. And that was a swing and a miss. All right, so Ahmad Hasib with the delivery again. Swings it. Some impact, and that's the first boundary of the innings. So 7 runs off of 3 deliveries.
We'll quickly show you the batting team right now on the screen.
Naeem is on strike right now. 3 deliveries, 6 runs. Imran Hossain is on the other end. Ahmad Hasib, that's another swing. He's trying to be aggressive. In the first 4 deliveries, they've only conceded.
Here you see the
Browndevils. This is the Browndevils lineup. Ahmad Hasib Bajwa is the the bowler. All right, so
basically, Mustafa, just to let you know, this Browndevils my club.
Oh, that is it, your club.
Yeah,
that is definitely. So you guys, that's your club. So I am, I'm hoping that you will provide some very unbiased commentary in this evening.
I'll try my best, bro.
But I think hopefully we'll get some, I think you would have to, like a judge would say, recluse yourself in case you get some bias on your.
That's right.
So Ahmed Hasib's over is done. So we've got 5 deliveries. But remember when 100 ball cricket first came to the scene, it was 15 overs, 6 deliveries, with the last 16th over being 10. Now what we've done is that 5 deliveries per over. So every bowler will have at least like maximum 20 deliveries to ball, similar to a T20, but it's just 5 balls
That's
per
right.
over.
Because this is the actual format. When 100 ball was introduced in
Yeah.
England, they followed the 5 ball format, and we went from
Right.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. So in England, like they initially it was the 16 over format was a bit confusing.
Yeah.
But now what we are seeing here is that it just got easier when we got the 5 balls per over format. And that was Muhammad Salman's delivery, first ball, which was a wide, so no deliveries ball. Tell me a bit about Muhammad Salman.
So Mohammad Salman Arshad is a very well known cricketer in GTA.
Oh.
This is his. You won't believe this is his fourth game of the day today.
It's his 4th game of the day,
Yeah.
so he's bowling that
Yeah.
too. He's a pace bowler as well.
Yeah, he's a top order batsman and a pace bowler. So he plays for many big clubs in Canada. Like I'm lucky that he chose to play with me as well.
Definitely. So so that was a swing and a miss, and that was a good delivery. That was thrown at the right length, and then the batsman um, tried to swing and tried to hit it. I know he's looking for runs, but also you have to keep your eye on the ball as well too.
Yeah, and he's getting some good swing as well. If you see,
Yeah,
like good
yeah,
outswing bowling.
yeah.
I think it's going to be difficult. I would suggest the captain to keep a slip for him. I think because he's
Yeah, I'm
bowling outswing.
surprised there's no slip. He's coming down with a big, and that's a swing and a miss, and it's a wide delivery. It's called, I feel like it was a bit of a harsh call. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie, because the batsman came forward and went for that swing.
And it was in his range.
It was in his range too, so I feel like it was a bit. Again, I don't have the view of the umpire. Just to be fair on the umpire, we don't have that view, but I feel like it was a bit harsh. It's a bit of, that's appeal for an LBW. No,
That was
I'm
out.
seeing my friend. I'm seeing my friend over here. He's getting a little excited. He is getting a little excited now. Now you remember Mr. Ramiz Raja. Whenever there's a Pakistan game, he has to stay neutral. So I want you to try to stay neutral.
Okay, but it was close.
It was a very close. I think it could have been pitching towards like just off outside leg stump.
Yep, you're right.
All right, he goes for the swing and another dot delivery. A very good over so far. A very eventful over, even though we've only got two legal deliveries, 2 wide balls, and he's only conceded 2 runs so far.
That's right. And I have full faith in Salman Arshad. I think you'll quickly see a fall of wicket right up in this over as well.
In this over, you think so?
Yeah.
All right, that's a swing and a miss. And yeah, that's definitely not a wide. So yeah, that's the 3rd delivery down the track. And yeah, no, like now, I think this is Mr. Naeem, who was the batsman.
Yeah.
He's struggling a bit because in the first over he was just going like
Yeah.
for a swinging for every delivery, and now Ghaznavi Cc seems to be on the back foot, and that's a swing. It's up in the air, and the fielder collects it. It's only a single. Yeah, that could have been a catch had there been like a fielder placed there. So that could have been a very good catch.
And of a very good over by Salman Arshad.
Yeah.
Only 3 runs conceded, and that too of 2
Two-
runs came of wide.
Yeah, 2 wide balls and then
Just
just 1 single.
One
That's
single
it.
of the bat. That's a very
Yeah.
good over.
Yeah. So Naeem still keeps strike, but he is struggling. Like with and Imran on the other hand has not gone on strike yet. So
He hasn't faced a ball.
hasn't even faced a single delivery. So now we have Ahmad Hasib back into the attack. Ghaznavi Cc, 11 runs, no wickets. And Browndevils are looking for a wicket. Goes for that's a good shot. That's an excellent shot, and it goes for the boundary. Passes the fence. A very good shot by Naeem. Now 15 runs for Ghaznavi Cc. Not a very good start to the over for Ahmed Hasib. 6 deliveries. He's already conceded 12 runs so far.
Yeah. The pressure Salman Arshad has created, this has been taken off of the very first ball.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, keep in mind, we still have 89 deliveries to go, so this game can go either way. It's a Naeem on strike.
There's a slight change in field. Deep cover is moving towards deep point now. So we may see some short deliveries. Then.
Yeah, so Ahmed Hasib. That was a much better delivery. But with a quick single. That was a very quick single. And that puts Naeem on strike. And Imran is on strike now.
Yeah, for the first time in the third over, Imran is going to face the first ball.
Yeah. So Imran is going to face his first delivery against Ahmed Hasib. That was a loose delivery, a slower one. And first ball, and he's off the mark with a boundary.
Very well picked by Imran because it was his first delivery that he was facing. It was a good slower delivery.
A slower delivery, yeah. It didn't throw him off. Definitely it didn't throw him off. Because usually what bowlers tend to do is that they throw a slow one and just to throw the batsman off. But, now Gaznavi Cc is catching some momentum. Absolutely. 13 deliveries, 20 runs on the board. Oh, that was a fairly short length delivery collected by the fielder. And I think that was a couple. Came back for a couple. And Imran has 6 runs off of 2 deliveries. 1 more delivery in this over to go.
It's been an expensive over so far.
Yeah, Ahmed Hasib has been fairly expensive in a spell. Oh, there's another short delivery. I feel like that it has gone for a boundary. It was just on the top of the edge.
Yeah, end of the very expensive over. 15 runs conceded by Hasib, and the score is now 26 in 15 deliveries.
Yeah, 15 deliveries, and 3 of the 3 deliveries you had like a 4-4-4.
Yeah.
So it's like 3 boundaries. So 12 runs just came from boundaries generally. And with Imran, he is off to a very good start. Like 3 deliveries, 10 runs. Now Naeem is going to be back on strike, and Mohammad Salman Arshad is going to bowl his second over. And his next 5 deliveries, let's wait to see some magic.
Yeah, absolutely. He bowled really well in the last over, and it will be interesting to see what tactics he's going to use because the last over proved to be very expensive.
Yeah, Naeem was struggling. Against Salman Arshad.
Yep.
So I think there's waiting for the field to set up. Oh, goes for a swing. That's a very good. That was a bouncer, but it's given a wide. That's a bit of a.
Salman Arshad is not happy with the decision, but I think it was over the head.
Yeah, it was over the head. Yes, it was over the head. So yeah, definitely, it's the umpire made a fair call. But it definitely can put pressure on the batsman when you face a delivery like that. Salman Arshad. That's another wide delivery. Has to bring it back into the line, into the frame, that is. Because again, Salman also conceded 2 of his last runs in the previous over with wide delivery. So he has to be very careful.
He's getting good swing. I think the line he's bowling right now, if he brings it a little in, it will be difficult for the batsman to pick.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, come on, Salman Arshad is a better delivery. It was an attempted Yorker. They were come back for the second, so 30 runs. So his first legal delivery has finally taken place. The 16 deliveries have gone. 30 runs for Ghaznavi Cc, no wicket has fallen so far.
One thing I've noticed so far in this spell, whenever he's bowling within the wickets, the ball is not swinging that much. It's only swinging when he's leaving it outside off. I don't know what's the reason. If he gets some control over it, then we can see some wickets falling.
No, absolutely, and it's a fairly decent wickets too. So he should definitely get some. And that was an attempted full-length delivery, and that goes for the boundary.
I think it was a slow ball as well.
Yeah, it was a fairly slower one too.
I think they should avoid bowling slow balls because these batsmen are picking it up really well.
Yeah, so when you pick up a slow delivery like that, generally, once you judge that, it's going to go out of the park that way. Gaznavi Cc, 34 runs, no wickets in 17 deliveries. Run rate 2 runs per delivery. It's another full-length delivery, and that has gone to the boundary. Is there a camera there? Yeah, there's no camera there. That's fine. Oh, do we shift that or
Go there, you can move.
Okay.
As soon as we hit it, you move it.
Okay. So yeah, Muhammad Salman Arshad gonna bowl his fourth delivery. He's already conceded 12 runs off this over, so it's been a bit of an expensive over. His second over. Ghaznavi Cc looking for more runs. Browndevils want a wicket. He goes for it. He goes for and that has gone to the boundary. And that's a 6. Yeah, that was a very fast 6. And off of 4 deliveries now, we have a 6, 2 boundaries, a double, and 2 wide. So 18 runs. It's a fairly expensive over so far by Muhammad Salman Arshad. For his final delivery, as a swing. Collected by the fielder. And they come back for the second. A third. So they came back for 3 runs. So 47 runs off of 20 deliveries. So this over turned out to be very expensive. 21 runs conceded in the second over. After a brilliant first over, that was 21 runs gone. This one? So so the run rate has climbed up to 2.35 per delivery. We've only had 20 balls and 80 balls to go. And Ghaznavi Cc is already 47 runs. It's almost 3 runs away from a 50 partnership. Kushal is going to bowl the next over, the 5th over of the innings. So 47 runs for no wickets have fallen so far. 20 deliveries. So Kushal is going to come in with spin. It's a nice stroke. And that has gone to the boundary. And that's a fifth. That brings up the 50 partnership. And Naeem on 36 runs off 18 deliveries. Kushal about to ball his second delivery. Ooh, a swing and a miss. That was a much better delivery. Yeah, Brown Devils definitely need wickets at this time. Or at least try to control the run rate of this innings. Oh, that's declared a wide. So 52 runs off of 22 deliveries. I'm on strike. Kushal goes down the track. Collected by the fielder. And an easy single. 53 runs off of 23 deliveries. Kushal with his fourth delivery. And that is bold. Straight bold. Finally, I have my friend over here. He's celebrating the first wicket down for the Brown, and the Brown Devils are celebrating.
After you press anything, always press this. Otherwise, it will not work.
So yeah, they just lost the wicket of Imran, and he departs for 10 runs off of 4 deliveries. We still have Naeem, who's on the crease, 37 runs off of 20 deliveries. Muhammad Saidur Rahman, he comes as the number 3 batsman. Well, Muhammad Saidur Rahman is going to face his first delivery. All right, so Kushal with the final delivery of the 5th over and the 25th ball of the innings. All right, and that's a wicket. Another wicket. An LBW, and Kushal picks up the second one. Ghaznavi Cc lost their second wicket. Are we looking at a mini collapse? Mohammad Saidur Rahman departs for a golden duck. Yeah, we see here our beaver crying over there. Yeah, 25 deliveries gone. 53 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. And Ghaznavi Cc could be on the back foot. Could this be Browndevils Cc fighting back? And by the way, by the next over, if Kushal is given the next over, he would be on a hat trick. computer here. Right, so Mr. Daljit has come onto the attack. Gonna ball his first 5 deliveries of the innings. In the 6th over, right? All right. It's a good shot collected by the fielder. And he throws back and an easy 2. So Naim adds 2 more runs to the scoreboard. Daljit with the second delivery. And he goes for a swing. And stops short of the fielder. And that has been returned. An easy single. Naim on 40, and that brings Hassan on strike. He is the number 4 batsman for Ghaznavi Cc. And on to face his first ever delivery. That's a good swing. And that has been collected by the fielder. He's going to come back for a couple. And Hassan is on strike. He's off the mark. And 2 runs already added to the score. 28 deliveries gone. We have 58 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Daljit over here. So comes down the track. Up. Tries to... And that's he tries to come back for the second. And I think they will settle for a single for now. So 59 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. And Tariq was very happy with the consecutive wickets that fell in the previous over. But so far, Ghaznavi Cc are still looking good. That's a nice stroke. And then that has been stopped by the fielder. It's been collected off of the boundary. And I think he's saved a couple of runs over there. Only a 2. 61 for 2.
Ghaznavi has gone off to a flying start. 61 of 30 deliveries. Run rate 2 per ball is amazing.
That's an amazing start, especially in the power play. That's a fairly good start. And that sets the momentum of the game. So now Kushal is going to bowl his second over, and he is on a hat trick. So, Hassan on strike, facing a potential hat trick ball. And that was collected by the fielder. There was a bit of a hesitation. And easy single. 62 off for the loss of just 2 wickets. Kushal with an excellent over, the last over, picking up 2 wickets. 6 deliveries he's bowled, 7 runs conceded. And he's already collected 2 wickets. Naim on strike. Oh, that's a bit of a slower delivery. There's a bit of spin offered by Kushal. And tell me a bit more, Mr. Tariq, about Kushal, like his method of delivery.
He's a tall guy, so that's why he gets a lot of bounce off of the wicket. That's his go-to delivery when he bowls a little closer to the batsman. The bounce he gets much like bounce than the other bowlers. That's the reason he can deceive batsmen, and that's what he's doing. He's bowling good length deliveries, but he's getting some bounce out of it.
Absolutely, and the kind of over he's bowled so far, like the run rate just fell from 2.03 to 1.91. So this is quite an effective over. It's down the track, and I think it's going to be another just an easy single. I think this is the consolidation phase for Ghaznavi Cc. They just have to consolidate the innings. And then when they're faced with the last 25, 20, 25, maybe even 30 deliveries, that's where they can accelerate. All right, that is this picked up by the fielder, a quick single, and that's buys.
Another good over by Kushav.
Yeah, it's an end of another good over. Only 4 runs off of the 5 deliveries, and the run rate has fallen to 1.86 from 2.03. So we're definitely seeing a decline in the run rate. Daljit for his second over. An aim on 44. Oh, and he goes for a swing, and that is out. He has been stumped. It's a very good innings, has come to an end. He was just looking so good. He was stumped. 44 runs off of 27 deliveries. That's a very good innings.
But yeah, that's a big breakthrough. Naeem was looking amazing today.
Naeem was looking very good, and now we've lost 3 wickets. Wickets in quick fashion to spin bowling. So I think pace was not getting the goods for Ghaznavi for the Brown Devils. But now, since they've introduced spin into the attack, they've already picked up 3 wickets. So this does seem like there could be a change in the momentum of the game. Yasser is on strike, and now we have 2 batsmen on the crease that are not set and fairly new to the crease.
And this is the beauty of a shorter format 100 ball game. Like the game switches in no time to anybody's favor.
Absolutely. It's a shot, and that's down the track, and that's gone for an easy single. Yeah, I don't mind that. We're also listening to some Bollywood in the background as well, too. That's a wide delivery. That is not a very good delivery from Daljit. He was bowling so well so far. So you cannot afford to give any space to any form of freebies, so to speak. Daljit. And I think they're going to look for a second. And an easy... are they looking for a third? No. This is his side against it. So Yasser is also off the mark, and Hassan is on 7 off of 5 deliveries. Daljit with his 4th delivery. It's played and collected by the fielder. Are they going to look for the second? They've gotten an easy couple. So yeah, the ones and twos, Tariq, in this phase, you definitely the ones and twos are your friend, because sometimes with modern day cricket, we forget the importance of singles and doubles.
Absolutely, and this gives the batsmen a lot of confidence because they're making runs out of.
Oh, and that was a dropped catch. That catch was dropped. That was a chance for a 4th wicket.
That should have been taken.
That definitely should have been taken. That could have been the fourth breakthrough for the Brown Devils. But currently, the Brown Devils they must be kicking themselves at this dropped chance. So they definitely cannot afford to like to let go of such chances. But yes, I think Tariq, you were saying that in even in a shorter format where boundaries are the norm, you definitely need to run between the wickets, get some confidence.
Yeah, in the middle overs, if you score like 8, 9 runs with singles and doubles, that hurts the bowling team always.
All right. Oh, that was given a wide.
I'm not so happy with the field setting. If you see that they don't have anybody inside the circle on the onside, and most of the doubles they are giving on the leg side. Right now.
Yes. Okay. So there's definitely some issues with the strategy itself, and that's also an easy single. So that's 74 runs off of 41 deliveries. Yasser K is on strike for Ghaznavi. And Ghaznavi is... the boundaries have dried up, for sure. There's another ground down the track. And collected by the fielder. I think he wanted to come back. Easy single. But Hassan and Yasser are happy with the single. Kushal with his third delivery. Hassan on strike.
With this field setup, I think every time they're gonna hit on the leg side, it's going to be 2 runs. They need one fielder inside the circle on the leg side as well.
Yeah, but what do you think is the strategy with this field setup?
Because if you notice, Kushal is usually bowling wicket to wicket, and it's easy to play on the onside. This one was a good delivery.
Oh, it did. That was a play. That was a nice cut shot, and that's 4 runs.
That was a good shot played. There was a full packed outside field, but the batsman still managed to get the gap.
Yeah, it was 4 runs in between the fielders too. So he's already on 15 right now, off of 9 deliveries. And Hassan is proving himself to be a fairly good number 4 batsman in this situation. Whoa! That was an inside edge, and the keeper collects it. And that's another easy run for Hassan. Even with the boundary in that over, there's still 80 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. So the scoreboard is still ticking.
Yeah.
So as long as you keep the scoreboard ticking, you can hurt the bowling side. It was a very good delivery from Kushal. And that ends with a dot.
Yep, 8 runs of this over. Ghaznavi Cc 80 for 3 after 45 deliveries. It's still a pretty decent start. They're not even halfway through and they have scored 80 runs already.
Yeah, and I think what's the projected score you're thinking for Ghaznavi Cc?
I think if these 2 batsmen stay there for another 20-25 balls, I'm looking at 180, 190.
190, that would be a very challenging score on this track too, given the circumstances. And also, like a batting side chasing anything close to 200 is going to be very difficult.
Yeah, and I think there's a short break right now. I'll just we will also take a small break and come back.
Welcome to another exciting game of Brampton Cricket Championship, One Handball Cricket League at Turner Fendon Cricket Ground, Brampton. Yes, the cricket capital of Canada. Thank you to Mayor Brown and his team for making so many wonderful cricket grounds for us in Brampton. A huge thank you to our title sponsors for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship. A huge thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Canada Fortune Group, Vintage Bazaar, and Used Clothing Aid for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
A big shout out to SK Clothes and Pawn Hut for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
Thanks to Adams Barbecue for supporting Brampton Cricket Championship. Welcome to another exciting game of Brampton Cricket Championship, One Handball Cricket League at Turner Fendon Cricket Ground, Brampton.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and we're back to this game between Ghaznavi Cc and Browndevils. And we have Daljit as a single. Oh, that was a fumble in the field, but it doesn't cost too much, and it's an easy single. Yeah, me too. Full screen, try full screen. All right, Daljit down the track. Oh, that's a good shot. That's high in the air and has been taken. Is it past the boundary though? That's a 6. That's unfortunately a 6. It would have been a good catch, but that is a 6. So, let me see. Here. Yeah. Oh. Oop, what happened? This one. So, Gaznavi CC keeping the scoreboard ticking with a 6. It was an excellent 6 by Yasser. And now a couple of runs. 10 runs off 6 deliveries. Daljit bowling his 15th ball. It's down the track. Collected by the fielder.
That's what I was talking about. Anytime they manage to play the ball on the onside, it's always 2 runs because there is no fielder inside the circle.
Yeah, there's no fielder inside the circle to stop the single. And to,
and the bowler is bowling round the wicket. It's very easy for the batsman to play on the onside.
Yeah, no, Tariq, you definitely have a point. Like, they've gotten a lot of, if we had a chart to show, there would have been a lot of 2s from that side, from, on the leg side. Like, it's way too easy for a batsman to hit on the leg side. So, Yasser K on 12 off 7 deliveries. And Hassan on 17 off of 11 deliveries, and we do see our these two lovely gentlemen having a good time watching this game.
Another change in bowling. Khizr has been brought into the attack. He's a left arm Chinaman. So usually in modern day cricket you don't see a lot of left arm Chinamen, so I think this is a good move.
Yeah, the left arm what I've seen is Sufyan Muqim from the Pakistan cricket team, but that's very rare. Like, you see a Chinaman bowler especially from the left arm. So Atul Khizr is gonna bowl his first delivery.
I think they added the wrong.
That's name. The wrong name. It's Khizr.
Khizr, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Khizr, but there's the name is wrong on the screen. Hassan. Oh, swing and a miss. There's an appeal for a stump, but the umpire just does not seem interested. Yeah, the umpire was just not very interested in that appeal.
It's very difficult to pick Chinamen in these cricket because you don't face a lot of Chinamen in the nets, right? So that way it's difficult for you.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a flighted delivery. Another dot delivery by Khizr. And 2 dot deliveries to start. That's an excellent start. And Ghaznavi Cc might be put on the back foot if this momentum. That was an appeal for a leg before, but unfortunately it's just going to be a single.
Yeah.
So leg buys.
Good bowling by Khizr so far.
Yeah, so he has not conceded. He's only conceded a single run in this over so far, and that too not off of the bat, but off of a leg by.
Yeah, it clearly shows that they are having some difficulties picking his bowling at this moment.
All right, so that's a flighted delivery caught by the fielder, and I think it's just an easy single. Khizr with his that was played very fine. Missed the keeper. Only a single so far. That could have been caught if if the ball landed into the keeper's gloves. That could have been caught. So that's some good bowling I'm seeing from Khizr. Only 3 runs conceded in the 5 deliveries that he's bowled in this over.
That's right. A good over. When runs were flowing, Khizar bowled a beautiful over. And there's another bowling change. Prasanta is here. He's right arm off spin. And just a little bit about Prasanta. He's a professional DJ,
Okay,
Bollywood DJ, and he has been bowling really well in other formats that he play for me. So
okay.
I'm hoping that this is his first BCC game. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what he does
Yeah.
here.
No, Tariq is happy that his players are. Oh, I was up in the air, and that is gone all the way for a 6. And actually, is that a 4 or a 6? That the umpire has signaled a 4. Yeah, it is signaled a 4. So yeah, no, I think Tariq was like, I was just praising this man, and then he concedes a boundary on the very first delivery. So this is what we call the commentator's curse.
I know, yeah, that's
The
right.
commentator's curse.
I'll just keep my mouth shut for a while because I want him to bowl well.
And that's a top edge that went. I do see, and they're coming back for the second. That could be an attempted run out? Looked very close indeed.
Yeah, and that was a good ball. Half chance created on that ball.
Yeah, no, Prasanta, that was a very good chance that was created off of Prasanta's delivery because that was a top edge that went over the keeper. That's if anything, the Hassan did not have any idea what was happening.
And 100 up for Ghaznavi now.
Yeah, the 100 runs is up, 57 deliveries, and they have 43 deliveries to go. But if Brown Devils can get some wickets on at this stage, that could change the tide of the game. That's his big shot. That's hit, and falls short of the fielder. Throws it back. I think that's just a single.
See, after the first boundary, he has created 2 chances. So
Yeah.
I was not wrong about him.
Yeah, no, definitely. There were 2 chances created. Had the fielder just been able to collect it, we could have seen a very brilliant catch. Oh, that is a third chance that was created. So again, the numbers are not telling the full story. Keep in mind, viewers, that sure there's a boundary, but there were 3 chances that were created. Now, in the shorter format of the game, you have to take these chances and run between the wickets. But Hassan again on strike. So and come back for the second. That's an easy 2. That's 5 deliveries. Even though there's runs that were conceded, they were not bad deliveries by any means.
Yeah, the only bad delivery he bowled was the first delivery that was way outside leg. But you can give margin of error to the bowler because this was his first delivery of the game.
Absolutely.
After that, he picked it up. He bowled really good 4 deliveries, but he ended up conceding 10 runs in the over.
Yeah, and these are mainly from chances that could have created. Like these are very close calls. Very close calls. Now Khizr back into the attack. And that is a good shot. The batsman Yasser was able to pick it up. And he's going to come back for the second. Easy 2 runs for Yasser. So, fielder apologizing. And that's a chance. No, that was. I'm guessing that's a bye.
You know, these batsmen are playing some brave shots, and
Yeah.
they always say that the luck favors the brave. That's what's happening with them.
Yeah, fortune definitely favors the brave, and that's a flighted delivery. Is that a chance? No, it just falls short of the fielders. I think this just falling short of the fielders. So this was a good delivery, and Khizr has even though the batsmen are brave, they are struggling in Khizr's over so far. And that's a big shot by Yasser. And that has gone. Hey, there was a collision between two fielders. That was a collision, and that has resulted in a boundary. And otherwise, that was a decent over going, and a boundary just spoils the over so far. And we have one delivery to go. This has been a great consolidation phase for Ghaznavi Cc and Brown Devils, struggling in the fields.
I think Salman Arshad and Daljit has had a collision, and
Yeah, they're just taking a look at the collision, and there's going to be a bit of a take a bit of a break because a collision can lead to like some major injuries,
yeah,
and I think they're just shaking it off and coming back on fields.
good to see him back because I need him
Yeah,
to bat.
yeah, no. So he is a reliable batsman for your innings. So you
Absolutely.
definitely need a full strength side. And Khizr with the final ball of the over. That was went on the back foot, and that has been collected by the fielder. And I think that was just a single.
Yeah, good fielding by Azmat Sheikh on the boundary, and only one run conceded. I was thinking that the batsman will go for two, but
I think they just did not want to take the risk because that was a quickly collected. Uh,
absolutely.
and these are our sponsors, ladies and gentlemen, on the screen.
Yeah, thanks to all the sponsors for supporting Brampton Cricket Championship, especially our title sponsor, Ravels Realty, and Mr. Abe Mathur, and all other sponsors you see on the screen. Thank you so much for your support, guys. And batsmen are taking a quick drinks break, and they're back. I think Prasanta is going to continue with the second over.
Yeah, no, we've had like four spin options so far, and the spin
Yeah,
has somewhat paid off with restricting the run rate, but we have in the last two overs seen the boundaries. It's another flighted delivery. It's up in the air and collected by the fielder, and that's an easy two. 66 deliveries gone, and we have 115 runs on the board for the loss of three. Prasanta with another flighted delivery that could have been stopped and collected by the fielder, just a single. So this consolidation phase, we've seen a lot of running between the wickets, and Hassan on 28 off 20 was played from the back foot, and that has been collected for a single, for just a single. Ghaznavi Cc, 117 runs for the loss of three wickets. 68 deliveries gone. We have 32 deliveries to go. And Prasanta has two more deliveries in his over. Was played, collected by the fielder, and I think that is only a single. So 5 runs off the over. Prasanta has been fairly economical. Hassan on 29. He's on strike. Hassan swings it, and that was missed by the fielder, and that goes for a boundary. What a shot. Of 4 runs off of the last delivery, spoiling the over. And Ghaznavi Cricket Club, 122 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. 14 overs passed, 70 deliveries bowled. Now we're in the last 6 overs. I think this is the phase where Ghaznavi Cc can start to accelerate. Khizr down the track, and he has caught. He has been caught. Khizr has dismissed Yasser, who was looking good. Yasser dismissed for 26 runs off of 17 deliveries. Khizr with his first wicket on the 11th delivery, only conceding 11 runs. So could this be a turning point for the Browndevils to come back in this game? They've lost 4 wickets, and Ghaznavi Cc could be looking to accelerate, but they have to be careful with losing too many wickets. So yes, see here, Yasser, bowled by Khizr, caught by Kushal. That was a good innings. He was looking good. It was a good partnership, but unfortunately, it fell. Khizr with the second delivery of the over. Oh, that could have been caught by the keeper. Becomes a fairly easy single, but what a delivery by Khizr. What a delivery. Khizr has 12 deliveries gone and only conceded 12 runs for a wicket. Hassan. And they're going to come back for the third. Are they going to come back for the third? Yes, they are going to come back for an easy 3. There's a bit of a fumble in the field. But now 126 runs. So that gives Hassan 36 runs. And Mohammad Saddam, who is already off the mark with 1 run, is going to face his second delivery. Khizr is played on the back foot by Mohammad Saddam and collected by the fielder, just an easy single. So 127 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. A decent over so far. Last delivery to go. Hassan on strike. Another flighted delivery. Could have been collected it has been collected, and that's 2 runs. 75 deliveries gone. 7 runs conceded in this over, in the 5 deliveries of this over. 129 for 4, Ghaznavi Cricket Club.
And change of ends. We'll take a quick ad break and we'll come back shortly.
Welcome to another exciting game of Brampton Cricket Championship, One Handball Cricket League at Turner Fendon Cricket Ground, Brampton. Yes, the cricket capital of Canada. Thank you to Mayor Brown and his team for making so many wonderful cricket grounds for us in Brampton. A huge thank you to our title sponsors for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship. A huge thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Canada Fortune Group, Vintage Bazaar, and Used Clothing Aid for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
There is change in bowling. Azmat Sheikh has been brought into the attack now. Oh, good bowl to start off. Played and a miss. Dot delivery. Good bowling by Azmat Sheikh. Good start. Gaznavi Cc 129 for 4 after 76 deliveries. These last 25 balls are going to be crucial for both sides. Hassan is playing really well. Lovely shot played towards mid wicket, square leg. Couple of runs taken by Muhammad Saddam. Here comes Azmat Sheikh. That's a good delivery, edged and dropped by the keeper. Good chance created by Azmat Sheikh, but it was a little far away from the keeper, who was unable to grab on this one. Half chance. That brought Hassan on a strike, who's playing a brilliant inning. 38 not out of 24 deliveries. Good bowling by Azmat. 3 runs only of the first 3 deliveries he has bowled. Another good delivery, mistimed, played towards long on, and only 1 run taken. Good over so far. Ghaznavi Cc 133 for 4 after 79 deliveries.
And I am back, Tariq.
It's been a good over so far.
So Azmat has only conceded 4 runs so far in this over.
That's the end of a very good over by Azmat. Only 5 runs in this over.
Okay, 134 runs.
When other pacers were struggling, Azmat bowled a very good over.
Yeah, Azmat has, for Browndevils, bowled a very good over, an economical over. And usually this is the stage where Ghaznavi is supposed to accelerate. But giving off a very economical over like that can put pressure back onto the opposition. So Browndevils really needed an over like this.
Yeah, absolutely, they did. And Azmat delivering at the crucial stage is really helpful.
All right, so Khizr for his final 5 deliveries. His last over. And it's generally the 17th over.
And just to remind you that they haven't taken power surge yet.
Yeah, they have not taken a power surge yet, which is surprising. That's a very good shot. Just falls. Oh, that was misjudged by the fielder. I think it was waiting for it to bounce and catch it, but he just could not judge that. And that's an easy boundary. That was a brave shot by Muhammad Saddam.
You need to support your bowlers. Khizar is bowling brilliantly, and these kind of misfield is going to hurt his momentum.
Absolutely, like a bowler as good as his fielders, generally. It's a good delivery, and I think this might just go... I think it stopped, collected by the fielder. I think they're coming back for a third. So that's 3 runs.
That was really good running between the wickets. 7 runs conceded of just first 2 deliveries. They have put Khizr under pressure in his last over.
Yeah, and Khizr definitely is trying to look for a wicket or trying to look for opportunities. And, things like this hurt your confidence. Ooh, that was a very excellent delivery. That's a good ball. Now, Khizr, as we can see, ladies and gentlemen, that was just brilliant. That was brilliant bowling, and it's a leg buys. Mohammad Saddam on strike. Ooh,
That was a quick
that's
one.
very a fairly quick delivery, which Khizr delivered, and Ghaznavi Cc's batsman Mohammad Saddam struggled to pick that up. And that's an appeal? That's an appeal, and the umpire is just not interested.
And that's the end of a brilliant spell by Khizr. Only 25 runs conceded in 20 balls and took one wicket as well. Even though he was hit on for the boundary on the very first ball of this over, but he managed to come back strongly.
Yeah, last two deliveries, dot deliveries, and 85 balls have gone. Uh, 15 deliveries left for Ghaznavi, and they haven't exactly accelerated.
Another change in bowling, Kushal Patel, who bowled really good 3 overs. He has been brought into the attack to bowl his last over.
Yeah. Okay. Kushal down the track. Going and that's an appeal for a leg before, but the umpire is still not interested.
I think this he had an inside edge on this one. I believe no signal
Yeah,
from the umpire.
yeah, no signal from the umpire. So definitely, I feel like there was definitely a sound.
Yeah,
I definitely heard a sound. So it could be a possible inside edge. That way you give the benefit of the doubt to the batsman. Um, I think Kushal is gonna bowl his next delivery, his last four deliveries. So I think they not that's not an out, but they have decided to do a power surge.
so power surge has been taken off Kushal's over, but so far good 2 deliveries by him.
Good two deliveries, only conceding 2 runs. So the power surge. How long does a power surge last generally?
2 overs.
2 hours, so 10 deliveries. So they have to at least maximize the opportunity for the power surge.
Uh,
Just down, only a single.
yeah, only 2 fielders can cover the boundary in the power surge,
Mhm.
and they have a deep mid on and deep point.
Yeah, no, Muhammad Saddam, he is on strike. Hassan on the other end, 41. That was a good shot, but only a single, a very quick single. And in the power surge, you want boundaries. You definitely want boundaries. But they have, in these 4 deliveries, off of Kushal's bowling, have struggled to hit a single boundary. Hassan on strike, Ghaznavi Cc looking for boundaries. It's an excellent delivery and only a single. So, Brown Devils have so far prevented any boundaries so far in this power surge. And we have 5 more deliveries in this power surge to go, another over. And due to the brilliant bowling by Kushal, we have he's only conceded 23 runs off of the 20 that he has delivered. And 147 for the loss of 4 wickets. We were expecting a score closer to 200 or 190 or 180. But, well, you never know what can happen the last 10 deliveries.
That's true, and they didn't give ball to Azmat Sheikh. I was surprised to see that because Azmat bowled a
And,
brilliant over.
and off of the very first delivery, and I think has it stopped short? I think it has stopped short. It stopped short, and they went back for the third. Yeah, so it was not a very powerful shot. So that's why I think there has the grass. There's a bit of a dew on the grass as well too, so it's kind of thick and it has stopped the momentum of the ball. So the outfield is fairly slow.
And this move, I didn't. I'm not so happy with this move because Daljit proved to be very expensive, and giving him bowling in the power surge is not a good
And
idea.
that's a big shot. Could this be a catch? No, it falls short. Falls short. You should be taking these chances.
Absolutely.
152 runs for the loss of 4 wickets, but so far still no boundaries so far. So in the power surge, Muhammad Saddam on strike. He's looking for another big shot. And I think that is the first boundary of this power surge. 156 runs. And yeah, Daljit, you are saying that Daljit is a surprising option given that he was expensive in his first over. So,
Yeah, and Azmat bowled a brilliant over, but just before that, he only conceded 5 runs, and I was hoping him to get another over instead of Daljit, but captain thought otherwise.
yeah, no, I know this is your team, Mr. Tariq. So you're a bit upset at the Brown Devils right now. That a stump? That's a stump, and I think that is out. Muhammad Saddam has been dismissed by Daljit for 21 runs.
Yeah, and quick work behind the wicket by Kushal.
Yeah, that was a very good quick work, and there was a quick stump, and the umpire was like, the finger immediately went up, so there was no doubt. So Daljit has picked up his second wicket of his spell. Even though he's been fairly expensive, this turned out to be a fairly fruitful over. So Kaushal, the wicketkeeper, was able to stump him just in time.
That's right, and but a good knock by Saddam, like 21 of 20, 15
15
deliveries at this
deliveries, yeah.
stage.
It was a
Yeah,
very aggressive knock, too. A fairly aggressive knock. Um, Even though given at this stage, as much as at least from what I've observed in 100 ball cricket, I feel like the acceleration has fallen short of expectations from Ghaznavi Cricket Club. But Brown Devils the bowling has been still fairly tight.
that's right. At one stage, we were thinking that they're gonna reach 180, 190, but at this stage, I think that if they bowl good six deliveries, they can restrict them to under 165, I believe.
Yeah, that could be a possibility. That would be a chaseable score, 165. Ajit with his final delivery. That was a good ball. Only a single off of the last ball. And Abdul Hafiz gets off the mark with a single. 157 for 5. And 95 balls gone. 19 overs done.
10-run game of that over, and for the last over, Azmat Sheikh has been brought back by the captain after he delivered a very good over. I think just because of the power surge, he took him out, and now he's giving him the ball again for the last over.
Yeah, no, Azmat has. I'm surprised there have been no more other overs given to Azmat. He's only bowled 5 deliveries, so I am a bit surprised that he wasn't brought in earlier in the power play as well too.
That's right.
I think Azmat down the track. He brings pace. A swing and a miss, and that could be a run out. There's a run out possibility. Oh, that has been missed. That has been missed. You need to take those chances. And are they coming back for the third? There's a bit of confusion. Oh, no. And there's a fourth run. They're going for a fourth run. Chaos has ensued. Absolute chaos.
I don't know what they're doing here. Like this could have been a dot delivery and ended up having 4 runs.
That was 4 runs, and usually that's a rare 4 deliveries. That 4 runs on one delivery that you run from. Normally you see it from a boundary, but even in this ensuing chaos, and they could have looked for a fifth.
That was 4 by though.
And that should be an easy run out. That should be an
Where?
easy run out.
Where that was 4 by, not 4 perform run or bat. The 4 by just before that.
No, no, he didn't
He
hit
didn't.
it.
He didn't touch the ball. Yeah. I'm surprised. Seriously, I'm not happy with what happened in the previous delivery.
But hey, you got a wicket. Your team got a wicket in this next delivery, so we have hope. You can still bounce back from this chaotic moment. 97 balls have passed. We only have 3 remaining in this innings, Tarek. And your team, Brown Devils, like you said, could restrict them under 165. It's a possibility if the next 3 deliveries are, if there's absolute magic in them.
And they need to keep Hassan off the strike for the next 3 deliveries,
Oh,
actually.
absolutely. Jahan Yu, who is he's not set. He comes across the track. And are they going to look for the second? They definitely come back for a 2.
That's really good cricket by Jahan. If you see that he came way outside off stump.
Yeah.
He knew that he's going to bowl on outside off.
He is looking for runs. So that is from the get-go. Like, you have to look for runs in this. You need as many runs as possible. And I think that's going to be just a single. 99 deliveries gone. 164 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. And I think your prediction under 165 could be accurate if this is a dot delivery.
Yeah, but that brought Hassan on strike. He's already set playing on 45.
45, but if he needs to hit a 6 in order to get to his 50.
That's true.
And so is he going to play for himself? Is he going to try to go for a big one? And he goes for the big one. And that has been caught easily. And Ghaznavi Cc has been restricted under 165. So they only finished with 164 runs for the loss of 7 wickets. And my friend Tariq over here was very happy with this wicket. So this is his first wicket. And Jahanuddin, the only batsman not out for 3 runs. But look at the scoreboard here. Naeem, 44 of 27. That was a good start. Imran Hussain, 10 of 4. But then they started losing momentum. Saidur Rahman got out in the first delivery. 45 and 26 from Hassan Ahmed and Yasir Kamal. But Yasir Kamal consolidated well, and so did Mohammad Saddam Hussain. But unfortunately, the finish, they weren't able to accelerate as well. Like the run rate dropped from 2 runs and over, 2 runs per delivery to 1.64. So now you see here, fall the wickets, 53, 65. But then there was a good partnership for 100 that was about like 57 runs. But then you see the collapse in 5, 6, and 7. There was a bit of a mini collapse. There was a bit of a fumble as well too. And Brown Devils have used 7 bowlers. That's a lot of bowlers used for this innings. So we've had Ahmed Bajwa. In the wickets column, we have Kushal Patel with 2, Diljit with 2. Then we have Khizr with the single wicket and Azmat Sheikh with a wicket. Overall, a fairly decent performance, though a few expensive spells here and there. But overall, a decent, like, it started really badly for the Brown Devils, but then Ghaznavi Cc, when they were trying to accelerate, lost their way, and now it's 100. The score is 164 for the loss of 7 wickets.
Yep, I'm really happy with the way Kushal and Khizar have bowled, and in the end, Azmat bowled brilliant 2 overs. The first ball of his last over was not good fielding by the Brown Devils team. Otherwise, they could have restricted them to 160. But I'm still happy with the total. The way the Ghaznavi had started, I was looking at 190 plus.
Yeah, you were looking at 190 plus, but now 164 off of for the loss of 7 wickets. And now the higher score, Ahmed Naeem 45, 44, and Kamal for 26 runs. So yeah, we have the better But now I think we're going to take a bit of a break and we'll be back for the chase. The Brown Devils need 165 off 100 deliveries.
Welcome to another exciting game of Brampton Cricket Championship, One Handball Cricket League at Turner Fendon Cricket Ground, Brampton. Yes, the cricket capital of Canada. Thank you to Mayor Brown and his team for making so many wonderful cricket grounds for us in Brampton. A huge thank you to our title sponsors for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship. A huge thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Canada Fortune Group, Vintage Bazaar, and Used Clothing Aid for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
A big shout out to SK Clothes and Pawn Hut for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
Thanks to Adams Barbecue for supporting Brampton Cricket Championship. Welcome to another exciting game of Brampton Cricket Championship, One Handball Cricket League at Turner Fendon Cricket Ground, Brampton. Yes, the cricket capital of Canada. Thank you to Mayor Brown and his team for making so many wonderful cricket grounds for us in Brampton. A huge thank you to our title sponsors for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship. A huge thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Canada Fortune Group, Vintage Bazaar, and Used Clothing Aid for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
A big shout out to SK Clothes and Pawn Hut for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
Thanks to Adams Barbecue for supporting Brampton Cricket Championship. Welcome to another exciting game of Brampton Cricket Championship, One Handball Cricket League at Turner Fendon Cricket Ground, Brampton. Yes, the cricket capital of Canada. Thank you to Mayor Brown and his team for making so many wonderful cricket grounds for us in Brampton. A huge thank you to our title sponsors for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship. A huge thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Canada Fortune Group, Vintage Bazaar, and Used Clothing Aid for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
A big shout out to SK Clothes and Pawn Hut for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
Thanks to Adams Barbecue for supporting Brampton Cricket Championship. Welcome to another exciting game of Brampton Cricket Championship, One Handball Cricket League at Turner Fendon Cricket Ground, Brampton. Yes, the cricket capital of Canada. Thank you to Mayor Brown and his team for making so many wonderful cricket grounds for us in Brampton. A huge thank you to our title sponsors for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship. A huge thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Canada Fortune Group, Vintage Bazaar, and Used Clothing Aid for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
A big shout out to SK Clothes and Pawn Hut for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
Thanks to Adams Barbecue for supporting Brampton Cricket Championship. Welcome to another exciting game of Brampton Cricket Championship, One Handball Cricket League at Turner Fendon Cricket Ground, Brampton. Yes, the cricket capital of Canada. Thank you to Mayor Brown and his team for making so many wonderful cricket grounds for us in Brampton. A huge thank you to our title sponsors for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship. A huge thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Canada Fortune Group, Vintage Bazaar, and Used Clothing Aid for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
A big shout out to SK Clothes and Pawn Hut for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
Thanks to Adams Barbecue for supporting Brampton Cricket Championship. Welcome to another exciting game of Brampton Cricket Championship, One Handball Cricket League at Turner Fendon Cricket Ground, Brampton. Yes, the cricket capital of Canada. Thank you to Mayor Brown and his team for making so many wonderful cricket grounds for us in Brampton. A huge thank you to our title sponsors for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship. A huge thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Canada Fortune Group, Vintage Bazaar, and Used Clothing Aid for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
A big shout out to SK Clothes and Pawn Hut for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
Thanks to Adams Barbecue for supporting Brampton Cricket Championship. Welcome to another exciting game of Brampton Cricket Championship, one handball cricket league at Turner Fendon Cricket Ground, Brampton. Yes, the cricket capital of Canada. Thank you to Mayor Brown and his team for making so many wonderful cricket grounds for us in Brampton. A huge thank you to our title sponsors for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship. A huge thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Canada Fortune Group, Vintage Bazaar, and Used Clothing Aid for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
A big shout out to SK Clothes and Pawn Hut for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
Thanks to Adams Barbecue for supporting Brampton Cricket Championship. Welcome to another exciting game of Brampton Cricket Championship, one handball cricket league at Turner Fendon Cricket Ground, Brampton. Yes, the cricket capital of Canada. Thank you to Mayor Brown and his team for making so many wonderful cricket grounds for us in Brampton. A huge thank you to our title sponsors for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship. A huge thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Canada Fortune Group, Vintage Bazaar, and Used Clothing Aid for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
A big shout out to SK Clothes and Pawn Hut for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
Thanks to Adams Barbecue for supporting Brampton Cricket Championship. Welcome to another exciting game of Brampton Cricket Championship, one handball cricket league at Turner Fendon Cricket Ground, Brampton. Yes, the cricket capital of Canada. Thank you to Mayor Brown and his team for making so many wonderful cricket grounds for us in Brampton. A huge thank you to our title sponsors for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship. A huge thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Canada Fortune Group, Vintage Bazaar, and Used Clothing Aid for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
A big shout out to SK Clothes and Pawn Hut for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
Thanks to Adams Barbecue for supporting Brampton Cricket Championship. Welcome to another exciting game of Brampton Cricket Championship, one handball cricket league at Turner Fendon Cricket Ground, Brampton. Yes, the cricket capital of Canada. Thank you to Mayor Brown and his team for making so many wonderful cricket grounds for us in Brampton. A huge thank you to our title sponsors for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship. A huge thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Canada Fortune Group, Vintage Bazaar, and Used Clothing Aid for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
Okay. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So now time for the run chase. So, Brown Devils about to start the chase. Muzammil about to bowl the first delivery. And Dharm on strike for Brown Devils. That's a big hit. And that has gone for a 6. The very first delivery. And Dharm on strike. Well, that's an excellent way to start the chase. And that's another big hit. And is that a six? That's another big boundary. So Dharm, 12 runs off of the first two deliveries. And the Brown Devils are already catching the momentum. You can't set a field for a six. Mozammil under pressure. Ghaznavi Cc, they must be worried at this time. Arm on. And that's another big hit. And that has gone for a boundary. At 16 runs off of 3 deliveries. That's an aggressive start by Dharm. Brown Devils. It's a much better delivery, but caught by the fielder. That's the first dot delivery of the innings. And the Brown Devils are have already picked up the momentum. Last ball of the over. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. It's a fairly expensive over, but a good ending. Brown Devils, 16 runs for the loss of no wickets. First over gone. 5 deliveries. 95 deliveries remaining. So the current run rate is 3.2 per delivery. And the required, if anything, the run rate that is of the innings is 1.65. And now per over, they need 7.84 per over. Kushal is going to be on strike. And Naim bowling his first over. It's going to be bringing a bit of pace. So, down the track. Runs up. Naim. Oh, that's a good... And that has been caught! That has been caught on the slip! That was an excellent catch. First delivery. And he has earned himself a wicket. So they have their first breakthrough. Kushal has gone for a duck. This does not look very good. I believe that they had some momentum in the game, and suddenly, this could mean something different for the Brown Devils. Brown Devils Cricket Club should be concerned. Muhammad Salman is the new batsman in, and he is going to face Naeem, who delivered a spectacular start. You see the stats over there. Muhammad Salman, Naeem, some good pace, some excellent pace. Two deliveries, no run. And Muhammad Salman is still yet to get off the mark. Dharma on the other end, 16 runs off 5 deliveries. That's a swing. That's a big hit. And has that gone all the way? And it has gone all the way. It's a 6. So Salman off the mark with a big hit. Brown Devils, the run rate has not fallen. They're still keeping the momentum going. Is Naeem gonna ball his 4th delivery? He's looking for wickets. That was a good delivery. Oh, that was a fumble in the field. Only a single. 9 deliveries, 23 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Right, Naeem with the final ball. And it's collected by the fielder. No run. So 2 overs have passed. 10 balls completed. 23 for 1 for the Brown Devils. So now they have brought Jahan Yu for the 3rd over. And this is an interesting choice. So Brown Devils need 142 runs off of 90 deliveries. And they still have 9 wickets in hand. And Ghaznavi Cricket Club is going to look for some wickets at this stage. That's a big bouncer, but it's been given a wide because it's gone over the batsman's head. Muhammad Salman on strike, and Jahan Yu generating a bit of pace. It's a better delivery, dot delivery, and this seems to be a fairly challenging chase, even though there has been an aggressive start, Ghaznavi is not gonna give the game away. That's a big shot and has been taken. The second wicket falls. Mohammad Salman has been dismissed. Brown Devils have lost their second wicket at 24 runs. Mohammad Salman would be he'd be very disappointed with himself. But excellent bowling from Jahan Yu. So now we have a new batsman in. Daljit, who bowled really fairly well in the first innings, and let's see how he can deliver as a number 4 batsman with the bat. 595 runs with a strike rate of 127.96. Fairly experienced. Now on the track. That's a good ball. So Ghaznavi has kept things tight for the Brown Devils. So it should be a fairly single. Are they looking for the second? No. It's going to be denied. Dharmpi, he is fairly experienced. You can see the statistics here. He has a lot more matches under his belt. Naim, that's an appeal. There's an appeal. The umpire is not interested. So 15 deliveries gone, 3 overs down, 25 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. So the run rate has drastically fallen with the subsequent wickets that we saw. A brilliant first over, but then 2 overs, only 9 runs. Daljit is on strike. Naim for his next over. Ooh, that was a brilliant delivery. He's a fairly long run-up, I've noticed, and definitely it helps with generating pace. This game has gone quite competitive very quickly. So Naim down the track. He's looking for his second wicket. That's off the bat. Oh, that was a direct hit. Is that a wicket? The umpire is consulting. That was a brilliant throw. So it has been declared not out. Naim on the track. Whoa, brilliant delivery. Brilliant delivery. And then collected by the fielder. And he's going to throw it back. They're going to come back for a couple. Right, Dharma on strike with an easy 2. He's 18 off of 8 deliveries. He's been aggressive, but, with Naim coming down the track with generating this pace, this has changed the momentum of the game. And that's a swing. Collected. The fielder's trying to stop it. And that's a boundary. That is a boundary. 32 runs. And 1 more delivery to go. So far, 7 runs off of the over. Dharm going at 22 off 9. So, this is the over by over comparison. So far, Ghaznavi had a fairly good start, but then Browndevils had an excellent first over, but then they've been losing wickets. Whereas Ghaznavi had a fairly good start, and on the 8th over, they lost their... Actually, on the 5th over, they lost their 2 wickets, and then on the 8th over. But Browndevils have lost 2 early wickets, so this could put them on the back foot. A big shot, stopped by the fielder, and I think that's no run. So good ending for Naim's over. Excellent over. 32 for 2. So, 4 overs have gone, 20 deliveries, 32 runs, run rate 1.6 per over or 8 and over, 1.6 per delivery, or if you want to go over by over, 8 and over approximately. Actually, it's exactly 8 and over. So, Browndevils need 133 runs, but Ghaznavi Cricket Club has put them on the back foot. Jahan Yu returning for his next 5 deliveries, his second over. Jahan Yu coming down the track. That's a big... There's a little bit of a fumble from the fielder, but only a single. I've seen that Jahan Yu can generate some pace, just not a very long run-up. So definitely some very good upper body strength. ...21 deliveries, 33 runs. Oh, a swing and a miss. Dharm struggled with that delivery. Jahan Yu bowling excellent. Dharm P, 22 off 11. But Jahan Yu coming down the track again. Ooh, another swing and a miss. I'm getting excited for this. So this is some good bowling display that we're seeing here. And in the power play, Browndevils haven't done much damage to Ghaznavi Cricket Club. They have to speed things up. That's a big shot. Collected by the fielder. and just a single. 34 runs. "24 deliveries gone, 34 runs. Jahanyu only conceded two in the last one. And I think they're going to come back for the second. An easy couple. So 4 runs conceded in this over, 36 runs so far, and 25 deliveries, with 5 balls in the power play remaining. The scoreboard so far: Dharm Patel not out on 23 off 13. Kushal was dismissed in the first ever delivery. And Jahanyu able to get the wicket of Mohammad Salman Arshad. Daljit Singh is 5 runs off of 6 deliveries. So we have some batting coming up. Atal Kumar, Kushal Thakur, Neil Patel, Ahmad Hasib Bajwa, Tariq Parvez, my commentary partner. He's potentially going to be batting at number 7. So let's see how he fares well if it comes to that. So I do expect some fireworks. There's a change in bowling. And I think they're going to bring up spin. Daljit Singh on strike. So we have spin option. So are they going to go down? That's an easy single. So 26 deliveries have gone. 37 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Naseem is the new bowler on the attack. 54 wickets so far in 54 games with an economy of 7 runs and over. The second delivery, a swing and a miss, says there's an appeal for a stump. And the umpire just does not seem interested. Daljit's struggling in that delivery, in that flighted delivery. Naseem for his third. That's a big swing collected by the fielder and just a single. Daljit Singh, that brings his score up to 6 off of 8 deliveries. He's been struggling so far. Dharm Patel is facing Naseem. Goes for the big swing and easily collected by the fielder. Only a single. So this is the last delivery of the power play, and Ghaznavi Cricket Club has done extremely well restricting the Brown Devils to a fairly low score. Another flighted delivery, and I think that has gone to a boundary. It's 4 runs. "43 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. 30 deliveries have gone, and that brings us to the end of the power play. So Imran has been brought to the attack. That's a big swing. There's an appeal, but I do not think that would be a leg before. So that would I think that's like it's probably the height. Imran with his second delivery. Arm on strike. Swing and a miss. That was given a wide. So only 1 run conceded so far, though I personally feel like this was a bit of a harsh call on the because that was a good delivery so far. It's a big hit, and that has been dropped. That has been dropped. That was a chance. That was a chance for a third wicket, and that has been put down. Imran could have had his first wicket. That could have been a big wicket. Good bowling by Daljit. And they're going to just run down, and it's going to be collected easily just for another single. So the partnership so far, 22 from 21 deliveries. And Dharm has also slowed down a bit too. Even though he's 26 off 17, his contribution has been 10 runs off of 11. It's on the side, but run denied. Run denied. Good, excellent stop by the fielder. And so far, 3 runs conceded by Imran from Ghaznavi Cricket Club for his final delivery. And that's gonna be collected, and it's just an easy single. Only 4 runs conceded in this over. 35 deliveries gone, 47 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Brown Devils. All right. Imran with his second. So only a single so far. Imran with his second over. That's a big hit. And just a single. Just a single so far. Imran bowling his seventh delivery and only conceding a single. 49 runs for the loss of 2 wickets, Brown Devils, but they need 116 from 63 deliveries, and the run rate is climbing. That's a big hit, and just falls short. Just falls short. Had there been a fielder there, that could have been a good catch as well. So that brings up the 50 for the Brown Devils. 38 deliveries that took them to get there, but they still need another 115 runs to go. Big shot. And they're trying to get... Daljit wanted the second, but he was denied. Dharm on strike. Dharm 29 off 21 deliveries. The last delivery. And the 40th ball. Imran. That's played on the offside. And just a single. Easy single. 52 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. And the required rate, it's 113 of 60 deliveries, which is practically a required rate of 9.42. The run rate per ball is currently 1.3, even though it should be 1.65. So, we have Naseem back into the attack. He had a pretty good first over. Dharm on strike. Oh, and that's a stump! And that is a stump! Naseem getting his first wicket in this innings. Dharm has been dismissed for 30 runs. Brown Devils are in trouble. 52 runs, and they have lost their third wicket. So far, the Brown Devils are struggling. Dharm dismissed for 30 runs, and he was stumped by Mahi. And Naseem collecting his first wicket. Dharm had an amazing start, but then suddenly there was it slowed down. Things started to slow down. So right now, the situation has changed. Ahmad Hasib, he's the new batsman in, and he's going to be on strike. $174 matches, fairly experienced. Ooh, I think that's going to be signaled a bye. So Ahmad Hasib still yet to go off the mark, but it's just a single. It was an excellent delivery. Three more deliveries to go for Naseem. That's a big hit. It's up in the air. And that has been caught. That is out. That is out. That has been caught. Just on the boundary. What a catch. The fourth wicket down. I wish that was could have gotten that on camera, but that was an amazing catch. Naseem collecting his second wicket. It looked like it was going to go for a six, but what a catch. Brown Devils are struggling in this innings. All right, so our friend Tariq, he has come to the crease, and he is the new batsman in. He was just... Naseem with 2 wickets in this over. What an over so far. Tariq has come at number 6. So 287 matches, 4,205 runs with a strike rate of 123. Impressive stats. So we should expect some fireworks. That's a big hit from my commentary partner. And that's a single. Easy single. He's off the mark. 54 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. And Ahmad Hasib is on strike, and he is yet to go off the mark. Brown Devils are in a bit of a trouble here because that's 4 wickets are down, and that's nearly half the team back into the dressing room. Another flighted delivery. That could have been stumped. That brings the end of the 45th ball. And now the scoreboard says 54 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. And Brown Devils are in a lot of trouble. 111 needed from 55 deliveries. They practically need 2 runs and over. Right now, Brown Devils are in trouble. Chasing 165, they have lost 4 wickets for just 54 runs. And right now, what we see here in the chart, there have been so many wickets that have fallen. So you see, they are struggling. So you can see the graph here. Ghaznavi Cc has a sort of like a linear projection, but we're seeing Brown Devils with an excellent start, but they have lost their way by the end of the ninth over. So we're at the ninth over, and now we're gonna start with the 10th over, almost the halfway mark. Nearly half the dressing room, half the batsmen gone. Like 4 of the batsmen have been dismissed. And the Brown Devils still need 111 runs to chase this total. Ahmed Hasib Bajwa, still yet to go off the mark. Tariq Parvez, he is already off the mark with the single, and I think he's going to be on strike in the next over. Still have a bit of batting to go, but right now we have these two need to set the platform. You see here, Naeem picking up a wicket, Jahanuddin picking up a wicket, Naseem Uddin picking up 2 wickets with an economy of 4.8. Excellent figures. And only expensive over was Muzammil Hussain for 16. And Imran Hussain was bowled fairly decent for conceding only 9 runs. I think there's going to be possibly another bowling change for the 10th over and the 46th to 50th delivery. Tariq on strike. Tariq Parvez. Muhammad Saddam into the attack. That's a big swing! And just lands short. And that's an easy single. "46 deliveries, 55 runs only. Ahmad Hasib on strike. So easily collected by the fielder. Only a single. Tariq back on strike. And we still have 2 runs off 2 deliveries facing Muhammad Saddam. A big swing. And Tariq Parvez has been dismissed. He has been dismissed for 2 runs. Five wickets down for Brown Devils. 56 runs only, and 5 wickets are down. Muhammad Saddam collecting his first wicket of Tariq Parvez. Getting the captain out, an experienced captain out, that is going to be a crucial wicket. What we're seeing here is quite the collapse of Brown Devils. Kaushal is the new batsman coming at number 7. 234 matches, so he is a fairly experienced campaigner, but not a very impressive strike rate of 89.85, especially in the shorter format. But he will have to produce some magic if he wants to rescue his team. 48 balls, 56 for 5. Mohammad Saddam. That's a dot delivery. No run. 56 runs off 5. 49 deliveries, and we have 51 deliveries to go. And the scoreboard still requires more than 100 runs. Mohammad Saddam for the final delivery in the 50th. That's a big hit, and only a single. Only an easy single. Ghoshal is off the mark. 50 deliveries gone. Halfway point, 57 runs for the loss of 5 wickets, Brown Devils. Now, as you can see, our sponsors here. They're done.
Almost all are both bowlers.
Yeah.
Only Adil, there's a small chance for Adil. Couldn't see it, and Asmat Bhai.
Yeah.
But he will also try some.
Yeah, but honestly,
he's an all-rounder, but not in form.
Not in form, right? Not in form,
Actually,
right?
Tahir Bhai also, I told you, bro, come in from like last few matches. He's down.
His form is not good, right?
A lot of stars is there, here, there.
Yeah,
You need to control the team.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of leagues when you're playing, right? So. So, Mohammad Saddam back in the attack, and that has been put down. That has been put down. That could have been another wicket for Mohammad Saddam. But that has been put down. "58 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Though I personally feel that should have been taken. Because, you want to send a statement. Try to dismiss the batsman as much as possible. Because even at this stage, there is a possibility that the longer a batsman survives, the more likely they're going to score runs. Mohammad Saddam. A big hit. And collected by the fielder, only a single. Ahmad Hasib, 2 runs. Ghoshal, 2 runs. Two fairly new batsmen on the crease, and things are not looking very good for the Brown Devils. Ghaznavi Cricket Club has been all over the Brown Devils. And that is another dropped chance. Another chance put down. You have to take these chances, especially at this stage of the game. Like, sure, you are on top of Brown Devils, Ghaznavi Cricket Club, but you need to take these chances. You need to finish the game. Mohammad Saddam. That's a big swing. And that was not collected, no. And that's a 6. The umpire has declared it a 6. It's finally a very rare big shot from Brown Devils. So finally a boundary that they so desperately needed, bringing this required score of 99, required from 46 deliveries. But at this stage, they need a lot. A good shot by Ahmad Hasib. Mohammad Saddam. That's a hit, but Only a single. "67 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. The required run rate climbing to 10.89. 11 overs have passed. 55 balls are done. 67 for 5. Chasing 165. No? Is there something in the front? So right now, Brown Devils need 98 runs from 45 deliveries. Unfortunately, they've also lost half their side, including their captain. So Junel is going to be bowling his first over and first 5 deliveries. So Junel down the track, bringing some pace. Wide ball called. I do see some energy in that pace, but we definitely need a legal delivery. 68 runs for the loss of 5 wickets for Brown Devils. Ahmed Hasib, can he take the game away from Ghaznavi Cricket Club and bring it in the favor of Brown Devils? That's a big swing. And that has been collected by the fielder. And easy single, bringing Koshal on strike. Junel bringing pace. It's a tap, and that's a throw. That's an overthrows. So we have, could be an easy, quite chaotic. It almost became quite chaotic. 2 runs, 71 for the loss of 5 wickets, 57 deliveries, 3 more deliveries for Junel. Junel coming down the track. Oh, that's an appeal for a leg before, but I think there was a sound. There was a sound of a bat. So the umpire was not interested. 58 deliveries. This has been a good over so far by Junel. There's been excellent bowling performance from Ghaznavi Cricket Club. Now, Brown Devils are struggling. It's down. That was a good cover drive. Coming back for a second.
I'm full-time tracking.
All right, so Junel bowling the 5th delivery. And that has been swung, collected by the fielder. And it's an easy single. And that brings the score up to 74 for 5. Koshal on 8, Ahmed Hasib on 10. 74 for 5 at the end of the 60th ball. Some strategy, the captain and the senior players. thinking of changing the field. They definitely want to try to end the game soon. So there's definitely a bit of a discussion on how they can try to get more wickets. There's definitely a bit of a debate in strategy. So I feel like that has been settled now. So everybody's going to be back into their fielding positions. So 40 deliveries, and they need 91 runs to win. Koshal is on strike. So Naim back into the attack. Ooh, that was a very good Yorker. A very good delivery. This has been an excellent bowling display from Ghaznavi Cricket Club. And Ghaznavi Cc has put Browndevils into a corner. And the bowling has put them in a corner. However, unfortunately, there were a few dropped chances that could have wrapped things up fairly quick. That's a big hit. And easy single. Easy single for Koshal. And that brings Ahmed Hasib on strike. 90 needed from 38 deliveries. The task just keeps getting more and more difficult for Browndevils Cricket Club. Naim down the track with his run-up. That's a big hit. And big ground shot, but collected by the fielder, and only 2 runs. The Browndevils are struggling to get boundaries in this innings, and that has been the key factor. No boundaries. Courtesy of some excellent bowling display from the likes of Naim and company. Naima. Oh! That was an excellent delivery. Ahmed Hasib was trying to hit it on the leg side, but he could not read it. As we see here, the partnership of 21 from 16. Ahmed Hasib, even though being the dominant partner with 11 of 6. But, there's more that's needed. There's a lot more that's needed. And the 6-wicket partnership has been so far the longest that I've seen so far. That's a hit. Down the track, collected by the fielder. Only a single. Only a single. And that brings the score up to 78. At the end of the 13th over, 65 deliveries gone. 78 for 5. The run rate at 1.2 per ball. And I do see Mr. Tariq Parvez, fellow commentator, discussing strategy. And as the captain of the team, he is discussing strategy and, giving a guideline on what to do. As we have 35 deliveries to go and 87 runs, so it's It's a difficult task, but it's not impossible with 5 wickets in hand. However, now they've taken the power surge. So the umpire signals for a power surge.
Power surge activated.
And so does our beaver. That's quite the bounce. And Ahmad Hasib was expecting a wide. And umpire says no, legal delivery. Jahan Yu bounced it quite a bit. But it was within range. So no run. That's a big swing and a miss. Ahmed Hasib struggling. Two balls gone of this power surge. No run. 3 deliveries. Oh, that's a wide. That's a wide. 67 deliveries and 79 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. That's a big hit. That has landed safe. Collected by the fielder. And that's an easy 2 runs for Ahmed Hasib. Browndevils looking for a boundary, and that has been caught! Caught behind by the keeper. Jahan Yu with his 2nd wicket. Ahmed Hasib has been dismissed. 81 runs, and the 6th wicket has just fallen. He would be very disappointed with himself for not getting that on ball. Jahan Yu with his 2nd wicket. Ahmed Hasib dismissed for 15. He was looking good, but was struggling towards the end. Next batsman in, Atul. 78 matches, fairly experienced, a decent strike rate. A few runs on the board. Jahan Yu. A big swing and a miss. And that brings us to 70 deliveries. 14 overs gone. 81 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. Browndevils. So these are our sponsors. Revel, Abhay Mathur, Panhut, our proud sponsors. SK Cloth, Aj News, Clothing Ad, DTVNN Digital, Canada Fortune Group, Vintage Bazaar, Pegasus, Brampton, the Pani Puri Hub, Science Today, Sports Trend, Canadian Limo, ST33, Arsak Sports, HRZN, Lahori Flame, Chai Paratha Express, and What a Cake. Now, Naeem, back into the attack. Excellent delivery. Excellent Yorker. Kaushal barely got his bat up. 84 needed off 29 deliveries. And the run rate climbing up to 14 and over. But there are only 4 wickets remaining. Naeem, bringing his pace. Excellent delivery. It's a full toss, but it was a swing and a miss. "72 balls, 81 for the loss of 6 wickets for the Browndevils, and they need 84 runs and only 28 deliveries. And that required rate has climbed up to 3 runs per delivery. That means they need at least a boundary delivery or more than 3 runs. They have to run very well. It's collected by the fielder. The singles are not going to hurt Ghaznavi Cricket Club. Ghaznavi Cc on top of this game. Browndevils, 82 for 6, 73 deliveries gone. Naeem, down the track, bringing his pace again. That's a shot, collected by the fielder, and only a single. Now, the singles are not going to hurt Gaznavi CC, Ghaznavi Cricket Club. This has been a fairly one-sided affair in today's Brampton Cricket Championship tournament game. And that has been taken. That has been taken. Kaushal has been dismissed. The 7th wicket falls on the 75th delivery. Browndevils are staring at the bottom of the barrel. Kaushal dismissed for 10. He was struggling. 10 of 14. Neil is the new batsman in. Neil with 14 matches, not very experienced. Right now we're at the tail. So the tail has been exposed for Browndevils. So now the 76th delivery of the innings. 83 for 7. 82 required from 25, but 3 wickets only. That's a swing. Swing and a miss, no wide. Muzammil, who bowled the first over. It was fairly expensive, but I think he can redeem himself. That's a big hit. Collected by the fielder. Easy 2 runs. Atul on 3 from 4 deliveries. Browndevils. That's a big hit and caught. That could have been a caught and bowled. Muzammil. That was a chance, but that slipped from his fingers. That was a big hit. 2 runs. Atul trying to swing everything. Looking for a second. He's looking for a second. So 89 for 7 at 79 deliveries. 6 runs so far in the 4 deliveries that have been bowled. Fairly decent over. But we needed more of this earlier in the innings. A big hit! That's a big hit! And will it be caught? It is easily caught. Muzammil with his first wicket. The 8th batsman goes down. Atul has been dismissed. Browndevils 89 for 8. Ghaznavi have dominated this game completely. Atul dismissed for 7 of 7. 89 for 8. Ahsan, the new batsman in, has only had 1 game so far. And he hasn't scored a run. He is yet to score a run in this league. Nine. That's a big hit. And that has been cracked for a boundary. Naseem, with his 11th delivery, conceding a boundary from Neil. Neil has gone off the mark with that boundary. Now 19 deliveries left in this game. Naseem is going to look for a wicket here. Why? It's a wide delivery. "94 of 8. That's a big swing. I could not connect. Naseem's flighted delivery is difficult to read. Naseem has already taken 2 wickets in this inning so far. So he will be looking for his 3rd. That's a big shot down the track. Only a single. "83 deliveries, 95 for 8. Now they need 70 runs from 17 balls. That was a wide, even though Ahsan was thinking of leaving it, but he still swung. And it's a wide. It was a bit of a ridiculous decision because might as well just leave it. You know it's going wide. Naseem, another flighted delivery, but collected easily, and that could have hit Neil on the face. Ahsan off the mark with the double. And the scoreboard is 98 for 8. And Browndevils, they need 67 of 16, which is more than 4 runs per ball. It's another wide. Naseem for the final delivery of this over. So a swing and collected, going for the second. 2 runs. 101 for 8. So Brown Devils have finally crossed the 100-run mark on the 85th delivery, but it just seems a little too late in the 17th over. From 3 overs, they need 64 runs to win, and that's 15 deliveries. And per delivery, it's more than 4, so they need 6s and 4s. 6s and 4s. That's the only way that they can win. So see the batting card. The only threatening batsman was Dharm Patel. But other than that, nobody was able to put a challenge from Browndevils Cc. Nobody was able to put a challenge to the bowling lineup of Ghaznavi Cricket Club. And that's a bold, a straight Imran, a straight went for the swing. Excellent Yorker at an excellent length. And the 9th wicket gone. Neil has been dismissed for 5 runs. So Brown Devils practically facing defeat. There's a new batsman who has arrived. The final batsman. Azmat, fairly experienced campaigner. Not a very impressive strike rate, but then again, when you're batting at the tail, don't get to bat at the tail as much. Azmat facing the delivery from Era. Off the mark, Azmat with an easy single. Imran with bowling his 13th. A swing and a miss. Ghaznavi Cc has put Browndevils Cc in a complete chokehold. 88 deliveries, 102 runs for the loss of 9 wickets, and 63 needed. And that's straight into the wicket. Leg stump gone. The final wicket has been down. They have wrapped this innings up. Brown Devils were not able to finish the 100 balls, 89 balls. They were dismissed. Ghaznavi Cricket Club completely annihilated Brown Devils. Ghaznavi Cricket Club has won this game by 63 runs, and they have wrapped it up in decisive fashion. So, final scoreboard, we have the only batsman, Dharm Patel, was the only one to cross 30. But everybody else, no one was able to stand a chance. 102 runs, and everybody has been dismissed in just 89 deliveries. A complete with only 8 extras. So, this is the bowling for Ghaznavi Cricket Club. So they've used 7 bowlers, and almost 6 of them have a wicket in their column. So every bowler has contributed in the wicket column, with the exception of Junail Mia. But even then, his runs in the 5 deliveries that he bowled, he restricted. He still contributed. So, follow wickets, 16, 24. The second wicket, the third wicket, 52, 53. The longest partnership they had was 25 runs. Actually, 28 runs, the third wicket, and 25 runs for the 6th wicket. But other than that, the Brown Devils were not able to stitch together a partnership. So, yeah, this has been quite the a one-sided display. So see the scorecard here. Ghaznavi in 12th place have jumped up in net run rate. And even though Brown Devils were higher up on the table, they still sit at 8th place, whereas Gaznavi Cc sit at 12th place. So this is the at the top, we still have Riva Bank and Belleville in the 2nd place. So Royal Challengers Brampton in 3rd and Arsak Elite 4th. Humble Cricket Club in the 5th. So we have some exciting teams. Our Consultancy Stallions, Arsak FCA, Brown Devils, like we said, 8th. Canada Fortune Legends 9th, Patiala Shahi 10th. 11th, Canadian Kings. 12th, Ghaznavi Cc, who are surprisingly with an excellent display. But, the points table, they just haven't won enough games. But today they won their first game. So actually, if anything, this is their first game. So they have just come in to the points table. So if they play more games, I think they're going to get some points. So, final match summary. 164 for 7, Ghaznavi Cc, and in the very first game, and Brown Devils, 102, dismissed all out in 89 balls. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, they've won by Brown Devils, still have lost the game. Ghaznavi have beaten them by 62 runs. And quite a decisive victory. But anyway, thank you for joining us, and hope to see you all next time.
Welcome to another exciting game of Brampton Cricket Championship, One Handball Cricket League at Turner Fendon Cricket Ground, Brampton. Yes, the cricket capital of Canada. Thank you to Mayor Brown and his team for making so many wonderful cricket grounds for us in Brampton. A huge thank you to our title sponsors for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship. A huge thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Canada Fortune Group, Vintage Bazaar, and Used Clothing Aid for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
A big shout out to SK Clothes and Pawn Hut for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
Thanks to Adams Barbecue for supporting Brampton Cricket Championship. Welcome to another exciting game of Brampton Cricket Championship, One Handball Cricket League at Turner Fendon Cricket Ground, Brampton. Yes, the cricket capital of Canada. Thank you to Mayor Brown and his team for making so many wonderful cricket grounds for us in Brampton. A huge thank you to our title sponsors for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship. A huge thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Canada Fortune Group, Vintage Bazaar, and Used Clothing Aid for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
A big shout out to SK Clothes and Pawn Hut for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
Thanks to Adams Barbecue for supporting Brampton Cricket Championship. Welcome to another exciting game of Brampton Cricket Championship, one handball cricket league at Turner Fendon Cricket Ground, Brampton. Yes, the cricket capital of Canada. Thank you to Mayor Brown and his team for making so many wonderful cricket grounds for us in Brampton. A huge thank you to our title sponsors for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship. A huge thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Canada Fortune Group, Vintage Bazaar, and Used Clothing Aid for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
A big shout out to SK Clothes and Pawn Hut for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
Thanks to Adams Barbecue for supporting Brampton Cricket Championship. Welcome to another exciting game of Brampton Cricket Championship, one handball cricket league at Turner Fendon Cricket Ground, Brampton. Yes, the cricket capital of Canada. Thank you to Mayor Brown and his team for making so many wonderful cricket grounds for us in Brampton. A huge thank you to our title sponsors for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship. A huge thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Canada Fortune Group, Vintage Bazaar, and Used Clothing Aid for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
A big shout out to SK Clothes and Pawn Hut for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
Thanks to Adams Barbecue for supporting Brampton Cricket Championship. Welcome to another exciting game of Brampton Cricket Championship, one handball cricket league at Turner Fendon Cricket Ground, Brampton. Yes, the cricket capital of Canada. Thank you to Mayor Brown and his team for making so many wonderful cricket grounds for us in Brampton. A huge thank you to our title sponsors for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship. A huge thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Canada Fortune Group, Vintage Bazaar, and Used Clothing Aid for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
A big shout out to SK Clothes and Pawn Hut for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.
Thanks to Adams Barbecue for supporting Brampton Cricket Championship. Welcome to another exciting game of Brampton Cricket Championship, one handball cricket league at Turner Fendon Cricket Ground, Brampton. Yes, the cricket capital of Canada. Thank you to Mayor Brown and his team for making so many wonderful cricket grounds for us in Brampton. A huge thank you to our title sponsors for their incredible support of the Brampton Cricket Championship.